you have probably never asked yourself once in your life, can someone beat the Borderlands series of games without dying once? Well, I'm here to prove that theory wrong and that you can beat it without dying once. I started my adventure by choosing Mordecai, Mr. Birdman. He's pretty much a chauffeur for his bird Bloodwing because he's more useless than a bag of rotten tomatoes. And well, Angel's over here trying to get us to get off the bus far too early while the bus is still moving. That's an easy way to get yourself caught in vehicular manslaughter, but I don't think she really cares. And she's talking about this weird robot thing. It's a funny little robot apparently, but I see it as more of an annoying nuisance. And here's Marcus. He's gonna be all friendly with us until we try to go shop somewhere else. Then he'll probably try to kill us. But that's not important for now. You know, it's not like we're gonna go shop at Doll, Atlas, or anything later on down the road. You know, no way that that's what happens, right? Right. And off the bus, for some odd reason, these chuckle nuts over here are attacking this random town that this robot named Claptrap has brought us to. Hopefully it's not anything too important that we really have to worry about, but just on the offhand chance, I mean, we can always just purge these bandits and maybe save the town, maybe become local heroes. You never know. Anything's possible in Pandora, right? I believe so. So, as we go ahead and run through, I mean, there's not really a whole lot that I have to explain. I mean, you can find ammo in toilets. Oh, look. A singular one thought he could take me on. Well, obviously he was wrong. But we just continue through the alleyway, I guess, is what we'll call it, of the town. And maybe eventually Claptrap will be useful for once and open a door, maybe, that the bandits didn't already shoot us through. But you never know. Claptrap's not the brightest or the most helpful, but all we have to do is sit here and wait, and eventually he'll open some sort of door for us. And it seems like the door that he's trying to open, I mean, as he says, they're damaged, so I doubt he can open it. I mean, the door is just as damaged as his brain, so the chance of him actually being able to open it is slim to none. So instead, he's just gonna faceplant his way through a doorway, and then eventually we'll make it to the wonderful town that he's trying to bring us to. I don't think it's more of a town. I think it's just like maybe a singular person at this point. But you never know with Claptrap. He's just kind of all over the place more than he is anything. And so as we make it through this final stretch, killing the rest of the bandits and just standing our ground against them, there's not really much else to be said. But as we are clearing out the town, and I believe the town's name is Firestone, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. I don't quite pay attention too much to the lore or anything, but as we clear out the rest of these bandits, maybe we'll get something cool, maybe a new gun, maybe a class mod, grenade mod, you never know. But I do know this for sure, we're getting a lot of experience and a lot of money, which is all very useful. So as we kill off the rest of these bandits, I start to think that maybe there's someone in the building. You never know. I mean, Borderlands is a game series notorious for showing a lot of things, and well, Angel's telling us that we need to go. Yeah, like I'm gonna listen to you, you spectral blue person that is talking to me through my head. I don't like to sound crazy. Ah, so we do have a singular citizen in this town. Thank you, Claptrap, for clarifying that. You've answered the question that we've all wondered. And his name is Dr. Zed. I wonder if he's an actual doctor. I mean, I guess we'll find out. I mean, you never know. So as we get the mission, we go ahead and start to open the door up, and as I patiently wait, spamming E, patiently with air quotes around it. We go to open the door to see exactly what Dr. Zed is doing. And it looks like he's about to start treatment on a patient. Holy crap, is that an axe? So as he starts to ask this person a question, maybe cut off a few limbs while he's at it, he starts to give us a new mission, which I think is just to go clear out the town of, like, Skags or something. I don't really care. So while he sends us off to go clear out these Skags or something, I guess all I can really say is the start of this game is very boring and very beginner. But then again, it's like a tutorial to all the Borderlands games, so let's go over here to Claptrap and see why he's taken so long, and, well, there's not really much else to say. Because, I mean, I don't have any— Holy crap! Did they just shoot Claptrap? Yo, I don't want to kill these guys anymore. These guys are my favorite people. They just shut Claptrap up permanently. But, knowing this game, we probably have to do something to make sure Claptrap doesn't, like, die or anything, sadly. But as I kill off the bandits who decided to blast Claptrap in the face, I get another message from Dr. Zed talking about this guy Nine Toes. I don't know why he calls him Nine Toes. I'm pretty sure his name's Three Balls, but you never know. Apparently Angel cares enough about this robot, so we grab this repair kit from the table over by Marcus's hut and just, he's talking again. Why do we have to save him? I guess the world will be plagued with Claptrap once more. And as Angel actually seems to care about him, I don't understand why. Holy hell. Claptrap actually opened a door for once. So let's go ahead and finish off this mission that Zed had given us, and let's go ahead and eradicate the town of these Skags. And then let's go see if Zed has any more missions for us. I mean, I don't see any other missions that he could possibly give us, but you never know. This game likes to throw curveballs out of nowhere. Like, you know, maybe meeting a new NPC or something. Maybe meeting the franchise favorite of the entire game. You never know. So, now he wants us to fix his medical machine, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't get why he would want us to. I mean, we're obviously no better than bandits. We're just going around killing people just for the fun of it. But you never know. Everyone always has their ways of sending people to do their own thing. Maybe this is just the way of Zed telling us, get the hell out of my town. I don't want you here anymore. And, well, as we eradicate more of the Skags so that the town's safer, we start to make it back to put the fuse back into the vendor and then purchase a shield, since that's apparently what Zed wants us to do. And don't mind me missing the entire area where I was supposed to go. We don't talk about that. Well, as we run back, there's not really much else I could say to you guys, other than, if you're enjoying the video, please drop a thumbs up and a subscribe down below, and maybe you'll hit that little bell icon too, so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And, well, Zed's gonna send us off to kill more bandits. I mean, I don't get why. We're already under 3 balls of skin. Maybe we should just go even further, I guess, is what Zed's wanting us to do. Maybe we should just get under his foreskin instead. I mean, you know, being under someone's skin normally, that's impressive, but getting under someone's foreskin, now you've reached a level of a god, apparently. Or at least that's what I'm assuming is why we're killing more of his bandits. Now, back to the whole thing of Mordecai being a chauffeur for Bloodwing. There's not a whole lot else to say there, because Mordecai is, like I said, he's more useless than a bag of rotten tomatoes. I mean, unless you're going to a horrible play and you're throwing it at him. But Mordecai's not that well off as a character. I mean, even in the future games, he helps you maybe twice. I mean, he's still an awesome person. I enjoy his character, mainly just because of the bird, but that's about it. But either way, Bloodwing's amazing. Mordecai, just bring Bloodwing with you and you'll get a free pass into the party. That's all I've got to say. And as you watch me miss these shots, it really doesn't, really not surprising at all. I mean, this is a one life, so I'm trying to play it safe, but I will tell you this, all caution later on gets thrown out of the window just because I kind of void out the thought that it's a one life. You know, one life, supposed to survive in one life, but that doesn't click with me apparently. So as we mercilessly murder more skags for no reason whatsoever other than pointless mobbing and steal some more money from Three Balls' people, let's continue on back to Zed after we loot this chest. I wasn't too sure what that was at first, but maybe we'll find out later. Maybe whenever I'm not playing such a bad character and actually playing good. Oh yes, I got a piece of plywood for a sniper now. Maybe I'll actually be able to hit things worth a damn, but you never know. I'm kind of bad at this game. I make every single game I play 10 times harder than it normally is. And I guess I was better off with the non-plywood sniper. Maybe I should have just stuck with it. But, you know, that's not how I roll. You gotta either use plywood or no. You don't get to pick and choose at all. So as we go ahead and come over here and turn in the mission to Zed, apparently we're gonna meet this guy named TK Baja. Sounds pretty familiar. Can't think of where I've heard the name from, but you know, from what I've heard, fan favorite. That's where the name comes from. I remember now. He's a fan favorite, and I think you'll understand why. Well, as we run up here to meet him, I think he's gonna have some tasks for us. I don't know. So as we run up to TK, we'll get another cutscene, and oh, okay, that's a nice Pandoran welcome there. Getting a shotgun pointed directly in our face, but I guess there's no harm to it as long as he's not going to pull the trigger. And he says, did you see the look on your face? Do you get it? 'Cause he's blind? Ah, maybe later. And apparently he's going to send us off to get some food, so enjoy this sped up fetch quest over here. I figured you guys didn't want to sit through the entire thing of me mobbing and then grabbing all his food and then running back, so I mean, I figured I'd cut through so you guys didn't have to really sit through it. And then apparently he wants us to go purchase a grenade for some reason. Like, what's a grenade gonna do, TK? I don't understand. He's a blind old man, but that's fine. Maybe he's big chillin' is all I've got to say. And well, as we buy our ammo and buy our grenades, we then get sent off to a new area to go kill a notorious bandit by the name of Three Balls. As we go ahead and get Chain Killer and blow up this gate here, we're gonna run over to Skag Goalie, and then I'm gonna debate on buying the shield for heavens, like for however long I decided I wanted to sit there and think on it. I don't know. I sped up the clip so you guys didn't have to sit through me very patiently deciding whether or not I wanted to buy it. And well, we got a Lady Fist here. And yes, I know its name is Ladyfinger, but it's more fun to say the other phrase. And as we beat through all of Three Balls' bandits, we start to run towards him. You know, run into the fire, as one character would say. And we go ahead and get another skill point, so we go and plug that in, and then on our way through, we end up making it. And oh, we woke the wrong dog. Well, here he is, our first real challenge, Three Balls. I don't know if we're gonna make it through this together, guys, but at least Bloodwing will still be alive. Oh, we barely made it through that. I almost died there, but luckily we came out on top at the very end. So as we get rid of his two skag buddies, and then we make our way back to the beginning after turning in the mission, TK apparently had more quests for us to do, and it was apparently like go collect these flowers, go grab my missing leg back, and we found someone's sex tape, pretty much. So we just kind of went ahead and grabbed the rest of those echo recordings for him, so maybe his mother didn't find it or something, I don't know. I don't really know why we went around and collected his sex tapes, but we're currently on the mission to go find TK's leg, which, I mean, it's pretty hard to lose a leg, honestly. Isn't it, like, kind of attached to you? But it's not that easy for some people to keep their leg attached to their body, but that's fine. So, we run through the rest of the Skag Gully, and then we make it to where we need to be to grab the final tape uh, for this guy, so his mother doesn't find out or anything. Then, here's the tough part. We go to save his leg, and what are we met with? A Skag named Scar. I've known only one other thing to be called Scar, and it was a difficult challenge to kill him. I don't think we're making it through this one either, guys. And look at our health. We're almost dead. And as we barely escaped the grips of death, and we actually managed to kill him. Oh, hey, look at that. There's his, like, maybe we should just go ahead and grab that, or maybe we could loot a bit, stare at this assault rifle for a long time. Longer than needed. And then there's his, like, nothing really interesting happened before we went to go kill Bonehead. Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Apparently this guy named Scooter wanted us to go, like, kill this guy. I don't know why. Like, apparently a Digistruct module or something. He stole it from the nearby catcher ride. So here's the sped up footage of me killing Bonehead. Or Bone Dead, as I like to call him, since, you know, get it? I killed him. It might be a tough crowd tonight, I don't know. But as we run over, find another one of those weird things, and then grab the Digistruct module, we plug it back in, and then steal a car from Scooter. And then we struggle to go up a hill for some weird reason. Then he's saying something to, like, boost to know why everyone wants to catch a ride with Scooter or something, I don't know. And then we just go ahead and make this really easy jump. And for some weird reason, Scooter freaks out about it, and it was more of a jump that we could have maybe made on foot, but you never know. And then we're apparently supposed to meet this guy, Shep Sanders, who gives us 3 missions to find out the mine key area, kill some racks, and then, like, take off, like, release the brakes from some, I don't know, wind turbines or something. And then I get caught in the shop once again, you know, looking at a shield, deciding whether or not I wanted to buy the shield or not. I don't know why I didn't. It was just 20 times better. And then I equipped the wrong mission here. I meant to equip the Breaking Wind mission, but oh well. And here's a montage of me coming up here soon of, you know, releasing all these breaks because I couldn't be bothered to add all the footage. So you guys get the cut footage of the montage of me either struggling in my car or struggling to kill a simple skag to shut these things brakes off. So there's the first one. Then here's the montage. Oh, and also the montage to kill some racks too. There wasn't too much, and grab the information on where the mine key was. Oh, and here's me struggling to find out where all these scavenger parts were for a sniper rifle. I was debating on adding all this because, I mean, I look stupid on trying to discover where they all are and trying to mob, but, you know, never hurts to add in these funny moments where I just struggle. So as I run around and look for this final part, all I can really say is this challenge has been really fun, but at the same time annoying as hell. And, I mean, I'm gonna make this up into multiple different parts. Also, here's sped up footage of me cheesing one of the enemies that I was fighting. Figured you guys would be appreciative of that, so you didn't have to sit through the entire time of the very long process. But this series will be broken up into multiple different versions, and honestly, it's getting more of a hassle to keep it up or anything because of the fact that I can't get past Mad Mel, but that's besides the point. And this was also before I knew that Marley was, resistant to shock. I was kind of stupid to use a shock shotgun against him, but, you live and you learn, I guess. Then after we go out and kill Marley, I think we went and turned in all the quests and everything, and then we found our way into the Lost Cave, collecting shock crystals, right? And repairing another claptrap just because why not? Angel wanted us to. Well, everything's going good, right? Enjoying my time, fighting off every enemy that shows up. Wrong! Normally a normal person could get out of this perfectly fine, but I can't. I suck at the game, and I died. Thanks for catching the first episode. Special shout out to McKelgel for giving me the idea to do this challenge. His link to his YouTube channel will be found in the description below. Special shout out to Leon, who once sat in a bathtub full of Dr. Pepper and drank it all through a plastic straw. Special shout out to Zayden, who once swam so fast that he time traveled back in time to become the fastest swimmer of the year 1912. Special shout out to Knight, who once ran so fast that he changed Earth's rotational axis.